Today we're talking about P90 pickups. I'm going to share with you my 2 cents on why I think they're probably the most versatile guitar pickups you can use. And if you don't have a P90 equipped guitar in your life right now, by the end of the video, you might rethink that. Stick around. Hey everybody, Shane Terrio back at you. Thank you for tuning in. If you're a new subscriber to my channel, welcome and thank you for helping me build the channel. It keeps me super motivated when I see the channel growing like it's been doing to make new content. I love that word, content. So I want you guys to stick around for a long time because I'm going to make a lot of content. All right, let's talk about pickups. So first of all, we're going to talk P90s. I'm going to show you a couple of guitars that I like to, my favorite P90 guitars. I'm going to show you, what I like about them. Some of this stuff, I know you know it. Maybe it's another way to look at it. First of all, this guitar, I was playing on the intro. This is a Hamer Vanguard from the late 90s. I think it's late 90s. I've had it since the late 90s. Yeah, late 90s. And great guitar, Hamer Vanguard. I did a whole video on Hamers if you're interested. I'll put a link. So, P90s. This guitar originally came equipped with Seymour Duncan P90s. I don't remember what denomination they were, but they were kind of high output. So I replaced them with Seymour Duncans, but Seymour custom wound these. These are like low output, and you can get them from the custom shop if you. I think anybody can get them, but I like low output pickups, especially P90s, and I'm going to share my thoughts on that in a sec. Thing about P90s off the bat, one of the things that I love are the amount of tones you can get just by a flick of the wrist, a twist of the pinky on the volume knob. I think P90, I think you can do that with any guitar, electric guitar. I mean, it worked for Jeff Beck with the Strat. We all know that. But P90s especially lend themselves well, in my opinion. There's a lot of gradients there, a lot of shades, a lot of colors, and low output pickups to me help the case even more. That's my personal belief. I like to hear the guitar shine through, the player, the wood of the guitar. I like the amp to work a little harder. So that's why I did that. It sounded good before, but I like these pickups better now. There's plenty of great pickup makers out there. I mean, I'm just talking in general, P90 pickups have that quality. This particular guitar, I haven't used it live that much. I've done some touring with it over the years, but I used it, if you watch Live from Daryl's House episode that comes to mind, Cheap Trick. Played episode with Cheap Trick with this guitar, actually my other P90 guitar as well. I'm going to go over it in a sec. I thought it'd be cool to bust out a couple of Hamers while Rick Nielsen was standing over there across from you, and I think he appreciated that. This is my other favorite P90 guitar that I use a lot for a lot of recording I've done. I don't take it on the road as much. I have used it on Live from Daryl's House. This is a 1959 Gibson 330. Yes, somebody converted it to a lefty. I did a whole episode on this guitar if you watch my channel. Vintage Guitar Magazine actually did a whole article on this particular guitar and the restoration. Anywho, these are original 59s. They call them dog ear because of that little tab there. And that's the bread and butter of this guitar as far as I'm concerned. These 59s. This guitar will purr, it will crunch, it will roar, it will cry. And the P90s make it even more so. It's completely hollow, so you can really hear the tone of the guitar. So the neck pickup. got the volume maybe at half volume. Another thing I like about P90s, they sound good wherever you're at on the dial. Those puppies are speaking. Love that. You know, before we had guitar terms like edge of breakup and touch sensitive, I always equated the neck pickup P90 sound as what did I use that term? Buttery. I know a lot of guys say buttery. It's like describing a Chardonnay. But something about this tone, P90s are single coil pickups. But to me, tonally, they fall right in the line. They straddle the line between a traditional single coil a la Strat, pole pieces, and Gibson full humbucker. They're right in the middle, so you get the best of both worlds. I can't get that kind of attack and bottom end out of a Strat. That's the neck pickup. That's why you see players like Brent Mason comes to mind. Brent has, his tellies are equipped with a P90 in the neck. Great tone. Now, middle position, here's another thing I like about P90s. This position, neck and bridge, is sort of unique because it gives you a little bit of a quack. Another adjective. It's got a quack to it. Another thing I like about the P90s, it's the natural compression you get when you dig in. You can hear when I was digging in. They really work with you. It's more of a feel thing too. I hope it's coming across a little bit, but and you can vary the shade of the there's the quack. Kind of replaces a Strat, the out of phase position. Now, the magic of the P90, also the crunch tones. I mean, well, here's clean, great clean tones. It's very telly-ish. You can get a lot of bite out of those pickups. That's a great sound. And by the way, that Hamer sounds just as good. I'm not going to have time to show all those sounds, but those P90 sounds are great too. But if I put a little overdrive on, you'll hear how this thing will kick ass. That's the bridge. So, I mean, it's super versatile pickups, and they'll do anything. Now, yes, they do make a little more noise than regular pickups, but I haven't really had a ton of problems. In the studio where I primarily use these guitars, you definitely have to find the little sweet spot. But it hasn't been like overly crazy unless you're using tons of gain. I usually don't. I use this guitar, like I said, with Cheap Trick, through that Marshall, actually, the super lead behind me, and it was loud as hell in that place, let me tell you. And it was fine. It held up, and you know, it all comes out in the wash. I would recommend you guys check out, if you know, I'm sure you out there have a lot of the P90 knowledge already, but if you don't, maybe you overlooked it. Maybe you should check it out. Get a guitar with a P90 in it. It's a very versatile guitar. Briefly, I'll mention a great player you guys should check out, Grant Green. If you haven't, check him out, and you'll hear P90s played circa 1959, early 60s. This same type of guitar, a Gibson 330, the P90s through a Tweed amp, and man, what a tone. Grant Green was a great player. He was super funky. It was that soul boogaloo period of Blue Note. All right, hey, that's all I got time for today, but I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you got a guitar in the closet with P90s you hadn't thought of. Maybe you're going to dust it off now and give it a spin, I hope. If you like my teaching style on some of the other videos, check out my video called Deep Pockets, my rhythm guitar course du jour, and it's got some great reviews. Give me a like, subscribe if you haven't so far. I'm trying to get to 20,000 subs by the end of the year. I'm oh so close, but I'd appreciate your support. I'll see you soon. Stay funky. Terrio out.